But guess what? Here's what I don't like about us sometimes. You want to exercise your freedom on the world, but you don't want to exercise it on yourself. Oh, you'll shut the world down for telling you what you can't do, but you won't say nothing to you when you don't do what you're supposed to do. You're not getting up when you're supposed to get up. You procrastinate, but you let you slide. But let the government do you like that. You ready for it. All out. I'm not mad at you. Fight, do whatever you feel like you personally need to do, but do something to you too. You want to hold them accountable? Hold yourself accountable too. You know you're not making the money you're supposed to make. You dressing up, you got the car, the house you can't afford because you're trying to prove something. You live in America, you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. You can actually do what you dreamed of doing. This is America, you ain't got to play like you got it. This is America, you can really have it. But you know why we want to play like we got it? Because it's easier to play like you got it than really do the work to get it. So I came for one thing today. I came to tell you we live in a great country. 75% of the work has already been done. 50% by this country, 25% by the creator. You got to do your part though. You ain't gonna never blow up if you don't do your part. And I'm standing here today because I did my part. Now, I didn't do it up to 25, I ain't gonna lie. I was homeless, I was a high school dropout, I was a college dropout, I was making stupid, dumb decisions. Credit was tore up, I ain't had no money in the bank. But one day I woke up and was like, yo, E, bro, you live in America, bro. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Here's my only goal for Eric Thomas. I want you to die on E. If you could be the best in the world, then be the best in the world. I never knew if I could be the #1 motivational speaker in the world, but I woke up one day and was like, yo, let's pursue it. And last year, y'all, I challenged myself. I said, Eric, I know you couldn't read or write when you was a teenager, but you grown now. You grown now. They can say the word for you on Instagram. Like you can get dictionary.com and they can tell you what the word, grow up. Go in the studio, go and learn. And so now I said 2022, E. Now it's time, you should have been in The Lion King. My voice is all over the world. It's no reason it wasn't on The Lion King. I just didn't go over there and demand that I need to be over there. So I'm writing a script for Netflix or Hulu. Why? Because I start, in COVID, I wouldn't watch TV. I started watching COVID. I was like, oh, I can produce that. So I'm doing a show called Torn that we're writing right now. And it's the love story of me and my wife when we hooked up when I was 15 and she was 16, and our journey from the streets of Detroit to #1 in the world. Can I say this to y'all? I could have been doing this years ago, but I never held myself accountable. I held my biological father accountable for not being in my life. I held my mama accountable for getting pregnant at 17. I held the Detroit public school system responsible for not teaching me what I thought they should teach me. I held everybody responsible but Eric Thomas. The day you start holding yourself accountable is the day that everything in your life is gonna change. Write that down. I'm gonna hold myself accountable. Text yourself. I'm gonna hold myself accountable. Look, I can leave now. We're gonna go through a couple slides, but that's it. If you hold you accountable when you leave, if you discipline you, if you put you on punishment, if you determine that you're gonna learn this product, that you're gonna learn this industry, that you're gonna take everything that you were given and take it to another level, I guarantee you in this country there's nothing you can't have. I'm hurt, I'm mad at myself because I could have been doing this. So #1, here's what I need you to do. What I want you to do for me is I want you to write the vision, all right, and make it plain. I want you to write the vision, like flat out. There's not one thing I got out. Do y'all know the joy of me seeing a father with his 3-year-old, his 5-year-old, and they watching my stuff together, and little man said, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy, E.T. You know where I got that from? Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan said he played basketball so well so that wives who didn't even understand the game would come and watch him. And if the wife and the kids came, the whole family would be at the game. He wanted to play so well that the whole family would come out and watch him play. So I said, if Mike could do that, I could do that. Write the vision. What's your vision? A lot of you struggling because you don't even know, you waking up every day with nothing to do. You just getting up. You don't even know what your goals are. You don't even know. Write your vision. Some of you wear stuff, you do stuff because other people are doing it. No, stop doing that. What do you want? In Michigan, y'all, I just moved to Cali, I told you 2 years ago. There was a young lady who came to my house with her mom, and she walked in my house and she looked at my house and she was like, no way. Her mother was like, don't be rude, sweetheart. She was like, I'm not being rude, no way. And I was like, what you mean, no way? She's like, no way you live in this house. I was like, what you mean by that? She's like, how big is this house? I was like, 2,300 square feet. Like my house in Michigan, you could walk in the front door and see the whole house. She was like, but I thought you were. I am. I am E.T. the hip-hop preacher, you're right. And I am wealthy, you're absolutely right. But I love this house because everybody here is in the working community. And I love living in the working community. My next door neighbor is a firefighter. His wife is a teacher. I love living in this community. My next door neighbor is a firefighter who cut my grass, who shovel my snow. Anything break in my house, he come and fix it. I can't move nowhere else because I can't find another neighbor like this. I love my neighbor. How many of you live in some communities where you can't stand your next door neighbor? Just be real, raise your hand. That's a terrible experience. So she was thinking, and she was right. If I had a low self-esteem and I hadn't wrote a vision for myself and made it plain, I probably would have moved to a different community. But moving to a wealthy community was not a part of my vision or my plan. My vision or my plan is being married. I want to be blissful in my marriage. I want my wife still to desire me. I want to still desire my wife. I want us to act like we did when we were in high school. That's my vision. That's my vision. My vision ain't necessarily a watch. It ain't nothing wrong with watches. They're investments. There's nothing wrong with jewelry. It's an investment. But that's not what I want. So I'm not going to let society, and let me say this to you. You like, Eve, what does that have to do with anything? Well, the energy you putting toward impressing somebody is the energy you're wasting to do what you're supposed to be doing for you. That's why it matters. Because now you're wasting energy on getting 6 figures or 7 figures or 8 figures or 9 figures on trying to impress somebody, and energy is only gonna go one way. It don't go both ways. So if you're wasting time trying to impress people, it means you're not using time to impress yourself. Listen to me very closely. I got up this morning, I flew here to speak for my boy Cole. Cole called me. E, I need you to, I got you, bruh. Then I'm flying back home tonight. When I get home tonight at midnight, and I get my wife in that car and we drive back to our house, when I go to sleep tonight, man, I'm gonna sleep so well. I don't care what you think of my presentation. I'm gonna be so excited because I walked through that hall and there were people who saw me and they said, yo, E.T., bruh, I've been watching you. And I saw them, I saw the look on their face. I ain't even make them do it. I was like, pull out your camera, bruh. Let's get a pic. E! I'm like, bruh, come on, let's remember this. You're gonna be telling somebody you know, I was with E.T. and they gonna say, no, you weren't. I already know how it go. They not gonna believe. So let's just get this pic real quick. So when they start saying it ain't the truth, you can just show them the pic real quick. Or when it's my birthday, you can post it like, E.T., happy birthday. That's my dude. And you can get some credit and get a couple more followers. You know what I'm saying? I know the drill. Or you can knock on the door and they like, nope, we don't want to buy this product from you. And you like, you know E.T.? That's my boy. They like, come inside. You listen to E.T., I listen to E.T. Come on. So it has nothing to do with this. I'm gonna go to bed tonight and feel real good. You know why? Because a part of my vision is making people feel good. When I walked through that door, I took a picture with everybody that wanted to take a picture with me. I didn't run back to the green room acting like I'm big time. So I'm going to be able to sleep at night knowing I made my dreams come true. And the problem with a lot of you, your energy is being wasted on showing other people who you are. An organization is not what it is just because of somebody's name and because of the talent they hold. It is the way they think. Bottom line, if there's gonna be a success, I want to show you because maybe you missed it. The problem with my company, and we're in a world of trouble. I've got some work to do. The problem with my company is the further down you get from Eric Thomas, you don't get the same product. The thing that blew my mind about Jeff changed the way I saw myself because when I spoke for Quicken Loans, Jeff made a comment. He says, Eric, you are as advertised. When I travel, I went on a cruise with my wife. Unfortunately, I didn't really know the celebrity was going. So when I got there every day, people were coming up to me, Mr. Thomas, I saw the YouTube. I'm like, not now. My wife's with me. Not right now. She's really not interested in E.T. the hip-hop preacher. You're about to get me in a world of trouble. I took a cruise to get away. But what blew my mind is at the end of, even though I only had 2 or 3 minutes with them because I was going to get in trouble, I got emails afterwards saying, I couldn't believe you were I've watched you for 2 years. I got your book, your everything, all your t-shirts, I got everything. And you were so personable. Like you were as energetic as you were on the video. That was really you. I can't believe it's a dream come true. You are as advertised. But the problem in my company is you start going down the legs and my agent is not as advertised. So the danger with my company is when you say Eric Thomas and my mindset, the further you go down, you may not find those people who. And what happens is, so we go back, you remember McDonald's. The problem with McDonald's is you don't get the same experience at every McDonald's. That's the problem. The reason why I love Chick-fil-A, and everybody's got their issues, but the thing I love about Chick-fil-A, that no matter what Chick-fil-A you go to, it's consistent. Every Chick-fil-A you go to, they're going to speak to you and act like and that's what I love about Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is smart enough to know that because of our brand, we cannot open up a franchise everywhere in America, and we'll take the loss. Now, I'm not going to go any further with that. I want you to catch what I just said. So when you drive in certain neighborhoods, you're not going to see a Chick-fil-A. Listen to me very closely. Chick-fil-A's bathroom. See, I study. You just trying to pick up behaviors. I'm studying people. The bathrooms in Chick-fil-A are exactly the same. They're as clean and everyone. I don't just eat. I go in the bathroom and say, oh, they had great customer service. Let me look at this bathroom. Every bathroom is the exact same. The problem with this company and the reason why it may not go where it wants to go is not because of Dan Gilbert. It's because of you. When we start going down the chain, and we get to your department, you may not have the same behavior, or your staff may not have it, or you may not be able to produce them. You have them, but you can't produce them in them. And the further down you go, Burger King, the reason why Burger King is not what it used to be, they used to say you can have it your way. Well, I go to Burger King, and depending on which one I go to, I'm not getting it my way. Somebody done told me, what time you come in here? Did you see the clock? Yes, ma'am, I did see the clock. It's 9:45. We close at 10. I'm like, I'm sorry, I apologize. I want a little extra, man. Can I get an extra? You know that's an extra $1. I have money. I didn't say that. I know it's extra, but I just asked, could I please have, I just asked, could I have cheese, please? You know that's 25 cents. I do. And I have 25 cents. I do. I'll give you 50. I just want cheese on my sandwich. That's all. No, are you hearing what I'm saying? Burger King, when Dave Thomas started Wendy's, he had a certain philosophy. And so what happens is every time he gets another brand, every time he gets another store, the challenge is, can he recreate himself in that brand? Are they going to give the kind of service if Dave was there himself? That's why he did his commercials himself, because he wanted you to know who he was as a person. But the problem is when you go, you don't get the same thing. But when you go to Chick-fil-A, you always get a fresh sandwich. You don't get a cold. You may have to wait a second, but Chick-fil-A, you got to go. I don't know if you've been before. Listen to me, Chick-fil-A, and they're closed on Sundays, by the way. And one of the most successful chains in America. Why? Because it's consistent all around. I went to a Chick-fil-A recently down in Alabama. Listen to me, they have to pay a parking attendant because they've got 2 lines that are so backed up. There's so many people in the restaurant that they have to pay somebody to tell people which way to go. You don't see that at Wendy's. Why? Because sometimes when you go to Wendy's, you may get cold fries. You don't realize it till you halfway at home and you hurt like cold fries. Right? They knew the fries was cold. They got the number up there. Why? But guess what? They don't see this as, you said it earlier, the problem is they don't see this as their company. They're just making some money. So if your fries are cold or hot, that has absolutely nothing to do with how much money I make. Some kind of way, I don't know what happened at Chick-fil-A, but he's got them to believe that this is our company. And so when I work the register like I own this company. You got to teach them how to do that. You got to take the focus away from how much money do I make to this is mine. Because once it becomes yours, once you own it, nobody has to tell you to go the extra mile. You'll go the extra mile because it's yours. You have ownership in it. You have partnership in it. You got to show them that. You don't see commercials about McDonald's chicken, right? Because they invented the chicken sandwich. They just do it right. And so every time you go and you get the right chicken sandwich, you want to keep coming back. Why? Because you had the same experience. Every person you talk to on that phone, every loan you do, it better be the same exact experience. Are you hearing what I'm saying? It's an experience. And the problem is I get on the phone with some of you, I don't get the same experience. I love Wendy's. I love the chicken sandwich. What happened was I got it 1 or 2 times cold. And Carl, what was our favorite sandwich, Carl?
Number 7, made like a single, everything and cheese.
That was our thing. When was the last time we've been to Wendy's?
maybe years. We got 2 bad experiences, and the whole franchise took a hit now. The whole franchise. We went to Holland. It was terrible. It was cold. The fries was cold. We was in the airport. Said no more Wendy's. And every city that we can get to, where do we eat at? Chick-fil-A. If we just hear it's 30-minute drive, rent a car. Let's rent a car. But it's all one side. That's okay. We've got to be back to speak. Don't worry about the speaking engagement. I'll call and tell them to stall. Let's get over and get us a sandwich real quick. Right? We love the experience so much that we were in the airport. What was that? Charlotte's Airport Sunday. And we were all ready to go and we forgot. It's closed on Sunday. Hurt. We were hurt. I brought him a little sandwich back and he was looking at the sandwich like, Eric, what is this? It was a gyro and some rice. He like, Eric, what is this? What happened? I said, you know what happened. It's closed. He said, this is okay. But he said, it might even be good, but I had a taste in my mouth for Chick-fil-A. Listen to me. You laughing. They better have a taste in their mouth for Quicken Loans when they get off the phone with you. A taste in their mouth. May they never go to another company. May they never think about another company. When they get off the phone with you, may they say, we need to go buy. Can we buy stocks in your company? Can we invest? That's the experience ought to be so powerful that they're ready to invest in the company when they get off the phone with you. You're going up against other champions? You think you're going to get 50%? You think you're gonna give 70%? You think you're gonna give 80? I watch y'all. Y'all good, but you need to be great in this league too. You're real good at what you do, but some of you don't finish. You look good in the first. You look good in the second. But the fourth with the last 3 minutes, I can tell with the last 3. Listen to me. The real beast is the last 4 minutes. The real beast is when their legs give out. The real beast when they tired. The real beast find a way to pull something out when nobody else ain't got nothing. I'm from Detroit. I watched Barry Sanders do it. I watched Barry, no yards in the first quarter. No yards. The Lions were sorry. Offensive line was sorry. They was killing Barry. Some kind of way though in the fourth quarter when the big boys, when the linebackers got a little tired, fourth quarter, 4 minutes left when they was giving out, Barry, boom, 80 yards, touchdown. I'm like, Barry, why you don't got no dance? I know I'm old. Go back and watch Barry. He never was there. I said, Barry, why you ain't dance? Because he said, I know I'm gonna get to the end zone. This gonna be a regular thing. I'm gonna get to beast mode. Write that down. Write that down. Beast mode. Write that down. Beast mode every single day. All right, on 3 every single day. 1, 2, 3. Come on, y'all. I flew 5 hours to get here. Give me some energy. I just told you I was in Dubai. That was a 13-hour flight. I was just in Chicago. Then I had to go to Milwaukee. Then I went back, drove 3 hours to get to the airport in Detroit. Come on, give me something. 1, 2, 3. Come on, 1, 2, 3. Yep, 1, 2, 3. And if you're not willing to do it every single day, you're not gonna beat the man that's doing it every single day. I'm not the best. I'm not better than Tony Robbins, Zig Ziglar, Les Brown. I'm not the best, but they have not outworked me. They better than me. They speak better than me. I got a GED, doggone it. It took me 12 years to get a 4-year degree. They better than me. I just get up every day at 3 and give you a video. I just get up every day at 12 and give you another one. I just get up at 5 and give you another. I'm not the best. I'm a beast. I'm not the fastest. Like, I want to tell y'all a secret. Please don't share this away from here because I'm about to develop it and make it into like a shirt and stuff. Y'all see people be having the lions? You ever seen people like with the shirts with the lions where they tattoo a lion? You know the lion is 30%. Do you know that the hunting rate of a lion is 30%? So if a lion come after you, you got almost a 70% chance of getting away from a man. Go watch it on TV. You got a chance of getting away from a man. Go watch it. Like the lion, rah, jump on top, and then I'm out. Sometimes you'll see 2 lions on top, and some kind of way they still get out. Y'all know who the real king of the jungle is? The African wild dog. They got an 83% chance. When they come get your butt, it's an 83% chance they're gonna kill you. A lion only got like 30, 33. But the reason why the lion is considered the king of the jungle is because of his mane. Because of the way he look and he roars. The hyena don't look like that. But I bet you if you pay attention, you'll see a lion's mouth in the hyena. You'll see a lion head and a hyena mouth. Why? Because the hyena knows that he got that look, but he ain't necessary to be the king of the jungle, y'all. Okay, so let me tell you why the African wild dog. Number one, they can run like about 60, 70 miles per hour. That's not impressive. The cheetah can do that. But the cheetah can only do it for about a mile. Them boys can do it for about 5, 6 miles. Imagine somebody chasing you at 60 miles per hour for 5, you gonna get tired. They run in packs, and watch this one. Y'all gotta write this one down. They communicate like no other animal. They communicate to one another. If y'all wanna be champions, you gotta communicate to each other. Number one, I need my seniors, my vets, those who know that this ain't no game, this is life. You gotta be a leader, y'all. You gotta hold these boys accountable, man. For real, man, you can't let these dudes come in when they wanna come in, eat whatever they wanna eat when they wanna eat, do whatever they wanna do when they wanna do it. Why? Because your success is... Ma, you worked out today? How many hours you work out? 3 hours. He on vacation, 3 hours, y'all. Y'all gotta hold people accountable. Who you running with? Don't let these dudes come in here and think they won because they made it to the league. You ain't won nothing yet. You just got here. You ain't won nothing yet. Everybody here, separate yourself. You can't let these dudes come in and just think they can half work out, and it's gonna show on game day. Hold them accountable. Be a leader. Show by example. The reason why I talk with so much passion because I live everything I'm talking about. You'll never hear me talk about working out because I don't work out. I don't be on no, get up and bench press. I don't be talking about no bench pressing. I don't bench press. I'd be lucky if I do 500 push-ups in a year. I don't be telling nobody be on no diet. I ain't on one. I don't talk about that kind of stuff. Why? Because I don't do it. But getting up at 3 o'clock, I talk about it. Getting them degrees, I talk about it. Being the best in your industry, I talk about it. I go pound to pound with any other motivational speaker. I talk about it. Pound for pound. I didn't say I was the best, but you're not gonna outwork me. My grandma called and said, grandson, you all over the world. When you gonna get some rest? I said, when I die, grandma. My ancestors 400 years ago, they didn't have this opportunity. They couldn't come to speak. Listen to me very closely. My ancestors didn't have this. And I ain't talking about slavery. I'm talking about Dr. Martin Luther King. He'd run circles around me, but he wasn't born when you could make 75 grand to 100 grand speaking. Martin Luther King would run circles around me. He had his PhD at 26. I got mine in my 40s. He's the best of the best. If Martin Luther King was alive right now, all his stuff would go viral. But guess what? That speech, I Have a Dream, imagine that joker being on Instagram. Imagine him TikToking that joker. The problem is, though, he was born in the 60s. There are opportunities that I have he didn't have. You think I'm going to waste those? So I need y'all to do me a favor. Number one, set the standard on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Your standard. I'm not telling you what standard to set. I'm telling you this, if you smoking and drinking, you better be the best in the league. If you smoking and drinking during the week and you ain't the best in your position, you might want to stop. You might want to stop smoking and drinking until you're the best in you might want to stop going out to parties if not. Are you listening to what I'm trying to tell you? If you're not the best in your position, why you playing? Why you having fun? Why you rewarding yourself for something you hadn't accomplished? This is the time to work. The NFL stands for not too long. You ain't got another 20 years. You better take the short time you have and be the best that you can be, because they pay you different when you're the best. The perks are different when you're the best. Set the standard. Am I clear before I move? Because I ain't just moving to be moving. Am I clear? Do you think he set the standard? I'm just being real. Do you think he set the standard? And as a result of setting the standard, he one of the best of the best. Standards established as a model example. The standards you set determine the results you get. Listen to me, don't let nobody tell you talent. Don't let nobody tell you opportunity. That's not the truth. Standard you set determines the results you get. I hate school. I went and got a PhD. You know why I went and got a PhD? People respect you when you finish. They look at you different. I'm not smarter than nobody because I got a PhD. I'm not a better human than nobody because I got a PhD. But when somebody say you got a PhD, you know what that means? Man, he started something, he finished. And they know how rigorous it is. Like, yo, you went through that and you feel, I'm still ET. I don't even go by doc unless I'm in an educational setting. I do, because it's a pecking order. You know what I'm saying? So they open different doors when you're at a major university and you have a doctorate degree. I set a standard, y'all. The standard you set determines the results you get. Now, my next goal is the New York best time seller, so I can charge $200,000. Because that's something that most people can't accomplish, so we about to go after that goal. Does that make sense? Then I'm going after the Nobel Prize. Why? Because just like you with the Lombardi trophy, I've got a trophy too. My trophy is the Nobel Prize. I want to be able to stand next to Mother Teresa. I want to be able to stand next to Martin Luther King. I want to be able to stand next to Gandhi. I want to be able to stand next to Desmond Tutu. Are you hearing me? Nelson Mandela, Eric Thomas. You feel me? I want my grandma to come Norway and see her baby do something. Just like you want to win the Super Bowl, I want to win something. And it wakes me up every day. And because I want to win the Nobel Prize, it's some stuff I just can't do and get caught doing. You can't win a Nobel Prize if you're getting caught doing some stuff. Oh, does that make sense? What's the standards that you set for yourself? So I'm gonna be real. We don't got time to go here, but where some of y'all come from, it wasn't a lot of standards. Don't get caught. You ain't on the block no more. I know you want to still talk about the block like you on the block, but you ain't on the block no more. I gave up my card. When I got my PhD, I gave up my hood card. That card was gone. I'm not hood no more. Now the hood still call me because they trying to get their baby in colleges all over the world. I just happen to know coaches and enrollment, so I get them in. But the hood don't call me to come to the hood no more. I gave up my hood card. Don't hold on to that no more. Don't hold on. There are certain standards that don't match no more. I'm married. I've been married 31 years. I got 2 kids. Those standards don't work no more. I got babies now that look up to me. Here's some stuff that my babies ain't never seen me play video games. Is there something wrong with video games? Absolutely not. I just didn't want my kids seeing me playing video games. I want my son to see me on stage. Are you hearing what I'm saying? What's your standard? They got a standard here, and you got to go past it every single day when you come in here. Don't just look at the standard, contribute to it. Ain't nobody tripping on. I love Martin Luther King. He dead. I love God. I love Malcolm X. He dead. I love Garvey. He dead. I love what the Black Panthers did in Oakland. They dead. Bobby Seale, they gone. Eric Thomas is alive. I will add to what our ancestors did, not just talk about it. You looking for inspiration, Martin Luther King gone. I'm that new guy. I got you. You ain't got no daddy, turn on YouTube. I got you. I'm about to come with this heat. You need a little inspiration before you come to practice. I got you. I honor him. I honor X. I honor Garvey. I honor Sojourner Truth. I honor Harriet Tubman. I honor Bobby Seale. I honor them. And now I get in and I do the work.
If you are a 1, you cannot expect to lead 2s, 3s, 4, 5s. If you're a 1, you can only lead 0s. It doesn't make you a bad person. You just need to focus on 0s. The problem is you are 1 trying to lead 3s. But when you become the right person and you become a 10, you become a leader. Why? Because 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, they follow you. So listen to me, when we leave, I'm gonna walk you through some stuff, but before we leave, I just need you to be the right person. So I was listening to a young lady, on Instagram with my wife, and she was like, well, why do men do this? My wife was like, I don't know why my wife was talking to Instagram. I was like, sweetheart, she can't hear you. But my wife was like, young lady, you're not dealing with men, you're dealing with boys. So you're having problems. And I said to my wife, I was like, wow, we've been married 31 years. And as I became a man, my wife started doing things that she wouldn't do when I was a boy. And my professors started doing things they wouldn't do when I was a boy. And businesses started doing things for me that they wouldn't do when I was a boy. But when I became a man. And so for those of you who, I don't want you to think leadership is you're over somebody. I don't want you to think leadership is a title, because it's not. Leadership is you become. So I want to say it one more time. We're going to get started. Kia said to me the other day, I was speaking somewhere, and he was like, a marriage thing. And he was like, man, I can't wait to get married. I was like, whoa, relax. He's like, I'm trying to find love. I was like, you can't find love. Like, it's nowhere. Like, if you could find it, I would tell you where it is. But you can't find it. I said, here's what I want you to do. I want you to spend time becoming a man. And somewhere in this world, she's becoming a woman. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but somewhere you're gonna be somewhere doing man stuff. And she's gonna be in the same room doing woman stuff. And y'all gon'. As a matter of fact, here's what blew my mind, right? I just figured this out about 3 or 4 years ago. I've been with Dee Dee since 90 we got married, 87 we started dating. Some kind of way my wife and I were talking about 3 years ago. And I come to find out that my wife's mother was close to my family. I didn't know her. And my wife was at the same funeral with my 5-year-old cousin when he died. I was about 7 years old, she was 6. We were literally in the exact same location at 6 and 7 years old. We both were at the funeral, but we didn't get married or meet each other then because we were both kids. But when we both grew up and realized what we wanted to do in our lives, we collided at a church and we went to college together and got married after our freshman year. Today is about becoming. And once you become, you won't. So I'm not number one in the world. Listen to me. I see you. I'm not number one in the world, guys, because somebody told me to go on YouTube. Nobody told me to go on YouTube. There was a recession. Ford, GM, Chrysler went down, and I just thought, what up? I just started motivating people on Monday. It's your boy, E.T. But thank God it's Friday. There is no thank God it's Friday without thank God it's Monday. You don't have no money on Friday if you ain't went to work on Monday. There's no partying if you broke. So let's not focus on Friday. Let's focus on Monday. Because if we have an explosive Monday, we can have a phenomenal weekend. And the world started listening to my stuff. And then I went from doing it on Monday because the world was loving it. I'm walking through the airport. People like, what up? Do that thing you do. I'm like, what? The what up? I'm like, that's corny. Like, bro, I'm from the D, bro. I don't be just walking around doing that. I just do that. That's like asking JJ Dynamite every time he walking around. Like, bro, I don't do that, bro. That's corny. They was like, no, do it though. And I was like, all right, what up? I'm in the airport feeling crazy. What up? It's your boy, E.T. And the world started loving it. So guess what I do? I started doing it every day. And then I started doing it twice a day. Then I started doing 3 times a day. That's just what I'm saying. 120. Nobody told me to do that. I just started developing. How did you get so much content? I was just reading a whole bunch of books. What makes the great great? I was just reading books. So here's what I need you to do for me. I need to develop the whole you. Why? Because when you look at this building, right, this is crazy. On the left side, this is what the building looked like. On the left side. And I wish you could see the big pictures, like palm trees, the ocean is right there. This is in Miami. It's beautiful. But when you look on the left side, what happened was somebody was more concerned with the glass on the outside. Somebody was more concerned with the countertops. Somebody was more concerned with the marble floor. Somebody was more with the chandeliers. And they came in and saw it and spent thousands of dollars to be in this. Somebody didn't do the real work. And one day, because they didn't do the real work, the whole building crashed down. You say, Eric, the whole building didn't crash down. It's just the right side. Listen to me very closely. When the right side came down, guess what happened? Everybody lived on the left side, got out of it. So the whole building crashed. What I'm telling you today is you can make money if you want to. And if all you do is make money, I promise you, you're going to crash. Why? Because money does not solve every challenge. When my wife got MS, I couldn't just sprinkle money over her. When my wife got MS, we had to go to prayer. We had to go to God. And people said, when Dee Dee got MS, Eric, it didn't look like it bothered you. What happened? I said I had been praying for 20 years at 3 o'clock in the morning, every day, 20 straight years. So when she got sick, I just got up the next day and took it to God. And if you see Dee Dee today, you wouldn't even know she had MS. Why? Because prayer solves some things money can't, but I can't. Well, listen to me very closely. I cannot go to the gas station and pray over my tank. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be some gas. So I'm not saying one is better than the other one. I'm saying when we die, if there is a heaven, you can't take your money there. I'm saying health, right? Right, listen to me, whatever, mass, if that's what it takes, I don't know. But I wake up every day and I'm worried about my immune system. I'm doing 30 minutes on the Peloton. I'm running a half hour a day. Listen to me, I'm taking vitamin D, vitamin C. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I'm getting my cardio up. I'm trying to tell you, it ain't just one thing. You can't just do one thing. You have to be balanced all around. You can't just be obese and just take a shot. No, listen to what I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you the truth. I can be like an entertainer and tell you a lie. You got to do the whole thing. Why don't you develop you? Why don't you develop you? They developed the company, a phenomenal company. Now it's time for you. Listen to me very closely. I don't care how much money I give you. You're going to blow it if you're not financially developed. And what do you mean by that, Eric? Here's how I blew up. I blew up because just maybe last 2020, my wife MS, so I moved her to California only in the winter. It's a vitamin D deficiency, so we live in California in the winter. It's rough in Detroit on her body. Listen to me very closely. I live in listen to me, when people come to my house, they like, yo, you the number one motor. My boy Willie Moe Jr. just came. He was like, you ET. And he walked in my house like, bro, you live in a 2,300 square foot home. I was like, actually, it's 2,278 square feet. Not quite 2,300. That's how I blew up. Because I never bought a house to impress people. I bought a house to take care of our needs. No, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with a big house or a mansion. I'm not saying that. I'm just telling you, when I bought my house, I didn't buy for you. I bought for us. I didn't buy so you could come over and go, whoa. And so when my boy left, he said, man, E, I've never seen that in my life. I was like, seen what? He was like, the peace that's in your house. That's whole. He didn't say nothing about the car. He didn't say nothing about the 2 paintings my wife had that she bought from Home Goods. He didn't notice the Home Good. He didn't notice the artwork. It took her hours to find those pieces. He said, I never got that type of rest before. There's a spirit of one accord in your home. There's a spirit of peace in your house. So I need y'all to do me a huge favor. Need you to do me a favor. Don't hang your hat on one area of your life and think you're successful. Every single dude that I knew that was about it in business, they were disciplined, right? Disciplined. Now this one right here is spooky because I met a lot of men who were very successful financially, and they thought because they had money, they didn't have to be disciplined, and they end up losing everything. They end up losing everything. They weren't disciplined, right? They became alcoholics, right? Sex addicts, right? Didn't move with integrity. That's the one thing, man, I love about, man, y'all, man, for real. I'm telling y'all got to get with the right crew. When y'all hear Maul talk about getting up and working out, it don't got nothing, man, I promise y'all. It don't have nothing to do with like, I ain't following no man because he got muscles. I'm following Maul because he got muscles that come from discipline. Like I promise you call Maul, like, yo, Maul, the podcast, you heard the podcast. Yo, Maul, we want you to go see this. They try to, you know what I'm saying, get Maul to see his billboard that's out there. Trying to trick Maul. Maul like, I can't do it. They're like, we need you to come right now. He like, this is my workout time. Whatever you trying to show me, work out. I got to work out. I'm trying to get on this scale and be the same height, the same weight I was when I was coming out of college. That's discipline. I was like, you on a scale when? He's like, every day. I was like, that's my problem. How you been on the scale? How you been on the scale? About 5 years. I'm just guessing. I'm 189. You know what I'm saying? See, I feel 189. You know what I'm saying? The way my pants fit. 189. All right, let's go. Here's where me and my wife get into it. So my wife was like, first she said, you need more structure. I was like, in my company, I was like, I don't need no more structure. Structure ain't the problem. I can go show you a whole bunch of structure. I said, I got it, sweetheart. I'm not willing to make the adjustment, but I don't run the type of company where I want to get up every day and, what's the word I'm looking for? See, like I don't want to get up every day and be nobody's boss. Does that make sense? Like I don't want to get up and micromanage nobody, right? So the challenge is, at some point, you're going to have to learn to be disciplined. You're going to have to learn, if you say you're going to wake up at 8 o'clock, you're going to get up at 8 o'clock, no matter how you feel. Like you got to be disciplined. And to get to the next level of success, you can't just have energy when you got energy. I want to make sure y'all catch that. If you're running a business and it's 365, then 365. You got to wake up every day and you got to go get it. Why? Because if you don't hunt, you don't eat. So here's the deal. If you hunted in January and you got enough food for January, you don't get to chill February. You got to get up in February and go get enough food. And so what a lot of us do, we aren't disciplined. Like, we're not self-motivated. We're not self-regulated. We need outside people to push us. And that's not how the Creator made us. He didn't make us for all the people to be over us. So here's what I told my wife. Sweetheart, if another human can tell you to get up and go to work and do what you're supposed to do, why can't you pretend like if you need another human, be the human. You be that human. If you need somebody to tell you you need to lose 100 pounds, be your own voice to tell yourself you need to. Don't go pay nobody $50,000 to lose weight when you can do it yourself. And I'm not saying don't get a person, but at some point you got to cut that person off. Why? Because if you don't have personal discipline, you'll never get to the next level. The next level is not something that's far away. Like Maul said, the next level is execution is not something that we do, is something that we are. And most of us aren't disciplined. It's like you just go, like you drink, so you just go, you can't tell yourself, you know what, I'm not mad at you drink, but you got to drink during the weekday. Like, you drinking in the morning before you go to work. He gone now. He's no longer with us. You're drinking in the afternoon. You're drinking at night. Like, I'm feeling you like to drink, but like all day, every day, the weekend, the weekday. And some of you, there are things you like, you have absolutely no control. You are like a slave to you. You are a slave to your personality. You are a slave to some of your vices. You are a slave to some of the things you like. You are a slave. You have absolutely no control. And what I'm telling you is the reason why we fast from time to time is not that we have to fast, but at some point you got to fast because you got to tell the flesh who's in control. I'm in control. You're not in control. I know you don't want to wake up. You don't have an option. Get up. We trying to eat. There's a certain lifestyle we want. You think I want to get up at 3 o'clock? I put up a video. Nikki, I don't know what happened. I miscommunicated with Nikki this morning. I'm supposed to do the videos at 3, or either I give them to Nikki and then she'll do them. But some kind of way, I don't know. I must have went to sleep, woke up. I didn't know what time it was. So I sent Nikki what I wanted to say, and I looked this morning, I sent it at 12 o'clock at night, midnight. I thought I sent it like 10:30, 11. So when I got up, it was like 3-something our time. And I was like, shoot, I ain't put my video up. And I put the video up, and I heard something in the back of my mind say, oh, it's okay, you on vacation. I said, what? Oh, it's okay, they'll understand. I said, little man who getting up at 3 to read my stuff because he got somewhere to go, he don't know that I'm on vacation. He don't know that I'm here. That don't got nothing to do with his life. He don't know I'm in Mexico. I ain't posting no video. He don't have the slightest idea. He just know wherever he live in the world, at my 3 o'clock, he uses that stuff to do what he's supposed to do, and he's sitting there waiting. And an hour go by, he like, I guess he ain't posting today. Listen to me, I was so late posting, I almost didn't want to post because I was embarrassed. I'm like, I'm about an hour and 50 minutes, 2 minutes off, 2 hours off. God said, post it anyway. That's discipline. Well, I don't got to post no videos. I'm way past posting videos. Posting videos was something we did to blow up. We blew up. I don't got to post videos. I don't post videos to get motivated. I don't post videos to get inspired. I post videos to be disciplined. Get your butt up and post a video. Either you post it the night before to Nikki, and she does it, or will you get up at 3 o'clock and you do it? That's discipline. There's a certain time frame that I'm supposed to eat, and certain things I'm supposed to eat and then not eat after a certain time. I'm making money. I can eat whatever I want, but I'm trying to discipline myself because there was a time I did not discipline myself. You are not where you want to be, not because you need any more gifts. You don't need nothing else. You need to discipline yourself. You need to learn to tell you no. You keep talking about everybody else you can't tell no. You can't tell you no. You can't tell you stop. You can't tell you quit. You can't tell you nothing. You got to get to a point where you're disciplined. And what separates the talented, if everybody's talented, if everybody's equally gifted, what separates us is discipline. This is what made them what they are. Write this down. Know why you do the work that you do. That's number one. Why you do what you do. I don't do this for money, but if you're going to pay me, give it to me, and I'm going to give it to my people. We're gonna Robin Hood this thing out. As long as I'm alive and you're gonna pay me millions, we're gonna put some kids through school. I took 20-some kids to Dubai. You know why? Because when I went to Dubai and I got to the hotel and I looked around, I didn't see us. I said, oh no, we're going to Dubai. We're going to Dubai. I'm gonna use this to get some kids to Dubai. We're going to the Super Bowl. Why? Because everybody else every other cultures at the Super Bowl, but my babies. And I said, when y'all get there, do what everybody else do. Run around, touch stuff, whole field stuff. Go have a good time. Don't nobody be telling nobody don't touch nothing. Get out of here with that. Everybody else touching stuff. Everybody else flying and living their best life. We got to go to the Super Bowl in a single file line. Bro, no, go buy stuff. Go get the hot dog. Somebody say, you know how much that costs? Ain't nobody else tripping about how much it costs. Everybody else in line buying it. Go get a hot dog. Get two. We went to Dubai. This little kid was like, we went to go eat. My man was like, I want an A1. Me and my wife didn't go. Praise God, my wife is doing fine, but she has MS, so we have to balance it out. So we had been on the road all year, so we didn't go. So a little man called and was like, the train ain't letting me get what I want. I was like, train, what's going on? He was like, he want an A5 steak. I said, okay, what's the problem? He's like, it's $250. I said, okay, what's the problem? It ain't your money, it's mine. Get a boy an A1. I said, are they selling A1? A5? Is they selling? He's like, yeah, they selling, but it's $250. I said, get a boy the $250. Why? He from the west side of Chicago. They used to go into jail and die. Get a boy an A5 in Dubai, so when he come back home, he'll read like he ain't never read before. He'll go to school in a way he never want. Why? Because when he tastes that A5, he gonna want another one. The second one on him. I'll pay for the first one. The second one on you. You're gonna have to figure out how to get back to Dubai and get that A5. How? But they gonna do it if we give it. Number one, know why you do the work that you do. I know why I do the work that I do. So when little kids watch me and just want to mimic me, it's not gonna work. You gotta have a certain spirit to do this. This ain't a gift. This a calling. This ain't a skill set. This is a why. I was planning in 2023 to be what King was in his generation. That's my job. That's my role. I drove here. I ain't got no bodyguard. Somebody say, hey, where's your entourage? Bro, you know how much that costs? I'm good on that. I could buy kids books for that. First year in college, ain't nobody got time for that. The work I'm doing, I don't need nobody walking around me. I got my wife, she gangster, I'm good. I promise you, she gangster, I'm good. You ain't even gonna get close before she say something to you. Are you hearing me? Number two, know who you doing the work for. I'm changing the whole world, but I know exactly who I'm doing it for. I'm just gonna blow your mind. I didn't become number one because of us, okay? Let's make that clear, okay? When you look at my numbers, the followers is white males between 25 and 40 who are in the sales business. That's who listen to me. So that's where I go and I get 200 grand from corporate. Okay, y'all missed what I said, amen. Amen. Now, I love doing that work, but that's not who I do it for. Everybody getting blessed from it, but I know who I do it for. I'm doing it for the kids who don't have. Does that make sense? So number one, know why you do the work you do. Number two, know who you're doing the work for. And number four, do me a favor, stay focused. Right? This is the thing I love about Malcolm. This is why I love Malcolm. I love them all, but I love Malcolm the most because Malcolm, you couldn't even play and pretend like he was doing something he wasn't supposed to do. Malcolm, they never said Malcolm committed adultery. They never said Malcolm wasn't true to Elijah Muhammad. Malcolm walked that walk. He talked the talk, but Malcolm walked that walk. The third one is you gotta stay focused. Once you decide to do the work, you gotta stay focused. Number three, stay clean. As much as you can, stay clean. You gotta stay clean. I don't know if Martin did nothing wrong, but you know they gonna try to, 30, 40 years he gone, now they trying to say he did something. They got FBI, but got him on some voice message. We ain't got pictures. But they gonna try to always tear your character down if you're doing something positive. Stay focused. Stay focused on the goal.
Stay focused in school. Kids be telling me all the time, I've worked at Michigan State. My grandma not doing good. She got cancer. I'm about to leave school and go by my grandma. I said, you think your grandma wants you sitting by her bedside for 3 weeks and dropping out of school? What you gonna do for your grandma? You ain't no doctor. What you about to do? Go home and let grandma see your face, kiss her neck, and get your butt back to school. Stay focused. You can't do nothing for your family dropping out. You about to leave a big bill. At least graduate and be able to pay the bill off. Ain't nobody cash you out. Your grandma don't want you sitting there at her bedside. Stay focused. Oh, God, I feel depressed. I'm going through it. I said, how many kids is depressed? I try to figure out why they so depressed. They got more than we've ever had before and they depressed. I'm like, what you depressed about? And then I went to the Instagram. I was like, oh, you depressed because you're looking at how other people living. Oh, I get it. When we was growing up, everybody on the block had the same stuff. We all had the same big wheel. Right. I'm just being real. We all had the same big wheel. We all had the sticks and was racing them jokers in the rain. We was all... We was all hopscotch. We was all watching our cousins. I met a man, they said, man, y'all depressed because you're comparing yourself. That's why you so depressed. You looking at what everybody else doing. You trying to keep up with everybody else. When we went to school, you went to school with the shoes you had on. That's it, period. So y'all got to do me a favor. Y'all got to stay focused.
I get up at 3 because it's silent. It's easier to be focused when the environment is focused. So a lot of you don't have, be honest. We're not playing no games here. Talk to Sam, we got a way to help you after this. How many of you, honestly, you are knocking on doors and grinding and making moves, but you don't necessarily have every single step written down for every single day? Just be honest. Some of y'all, you in the dark. That's the problem. So we're gonna help y'all. I got a plan. We're gonna work with y'all. I'm gonna do some videos, give it to y'all. I'm gonna show y'all really how to walk through this. Because the day I got up, and every day now I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Here's what's funny. Most of you wake up and you try to make money. Listen to me. If you would make you, money would come to you. Okay, you missed that whole thing I just said. If you would make you a better person, you'd make more money. Now, watch what I do. The way people spend their money or treat their money is how I treat my time. All right, let me explain what I mean to you. I make sure that every single day in that 24-hour period that I'm getting a whole bunch of wins. So I'm supposed to be doing this at this time, doing this at this time, doing this at this time, doing this at this time. The problem with most of you waking up and you worshiping money. Man, I was in the back with Cole. Cole was like, I got this opportunity for you. I got this opportunity. I got this opportunity. When you become number one, you have to chase opportunities. So I became number one, not meaning I'm better than nobody else. It means I just mastered my craft to the point that I know what I do that don't nobody else do. I know what Tony Robbins do. I know what Les Brown does. I know exactly what they do. And so I'm not trying to do what they do because I'm not trying to compete with them. I know that I have a way of doing in this industry what nobody else does. And I've picked out in this industry, I've crafted out my own room. And your problem is you at 50% knocking on doors trying to get the result, somebody at 100%. And you wondering why it ain't working. Because while you're doing what they're doing, you're not who they are. So why do I put more emphasis on time than I put on money? Because they print money. They don't print time. No, I'm gonna say it one more time. You are worshiping the thing that they make every day. They don't make time every day. Ain't nobody printing time. I ain't met them yet. I ain't met no billionaire. I ain't met no trillionaire. I ain't met no institution. I ain't met no company. I ain't met nobody printing money. I ain't met nobody that say, bruh, give me $500,000, I can give you 10 more years on your life. Matter of fact, throw in 2.5 mil and I can make sure your health is straight. There's famous people died from COVID. There's celebrities that died from COVID. So why are you spending more time on the thing they print every day than the thing, you know why? Because you're not developed and you following other people. When you understand that the real thing is time and you ain't got a lot of it, you start focusing on your time. And when you get your time right, money will come. I just have to tell Cole, no, I ain't gonna be there. Why? Because I'm gonna be in Dubai. Somebody say, you going for vacation? Yeah, they gonna pay me to fly there. Emirates, the big boy, the $15,000, 2 of them for me and my wife, the hotel free for over a week. And so, yep, I'm gonna speak one day and then the rest of the time is me and my wife's. I just left in November. Some people go to Dubai once every 10 years. I'm going every other month. Why? When you master yourself, you put yourself in a position that a lot of people can't do what you do, and then you become rare. And diamonds are rare. That's why they cost so much. If you would become rare, you just like everybody else. You look just like, you act just like everybody else. When you become you and you become rare, you become those who have a why can bear almost any how. How did I become number one in the world? Found out my wife had multiple sclerosis. And they told my wife, listen to me, y'all, my wife's so beast mode. They told my wife she had MS and she's like, bet. Then they told her she had to quit her job and a tear came out of her eye. The doctor said, you don't have insurance? And she said, yeah, I got insurance. She's looking at her like, why are you crying if you got insurance? Because my wife's identity is in her waking up and working every day. She went to school to be a registered nurse. She went to school to do breast and cervical cancer. She didn't want to be at home. She didn't want to be no home wife. She literally went to school to be a nurse. She loves her job. But when they told her she had to quit, my wife was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I said, how much you make? She told me 5,000. I said, 5,000 times 12 is how much? 60 times 30 years, how much? 1.8 million. I woke up every day hunting 1.8 million. I'm number one in the world, not because I'm a better speaker. I'm not number one in the world because I look the best, because I dress the best. I'm not number one because my enunciation is the best, because I use the best words, because I got the best sentence structure, because I come from the best background. I became number one because I woke up and I hunted down the 1.8 mil so my wife would never have to work again. If you waking up every day and you want a Rolls Royce, you ain't about to beat me. If you waking up for a Bentley, you ain't about to beat me. If you waking up for a gold chain, you ain't about to beat me. If you woke up for a Rollie, you ain't about to beat me because you going after material stuff. I'm going after my boo. I'm going after my baby. I'm going after my high school sweetheart. I'm going after my kids so they can see their mom and their mama don't die. I'm making sure their mama don't get in a wheelchair if I can help it. If their mama don't lose her sight, if I can help it. If her mama don't lose her memory. So I started studying MS like I had it. I started studying MS. Your problem is you're not studying this product like your life count on it, like your life depend on it. You playing with this product. You know what? You like the people that work for me that want to check and they never end up getting it. But the people who work for my company act like they own it. I wake up every single day making sure she don't have to go back to work. So watch this. I started studying and I found out 2 things. One is stress. So I had to take her out of a stressful situation. And then the other thing was vitamin D. And I literally, people say, bro, why you moved to Southern California? Because my wife got MS. I literally type, what's the best place in the world for vitamin D? Southern California. What's the best temperature in the world in the United States of America? San Diego, California. It don't go 99, 100 and then back down. It's right there. I said, San Diego, I'm hunting you down. We moving to San Diego. Why? I don't care about San Diego. My wife, in the first year, last year, we were in San Diego. My wife said to me when we went back to Michigan, when the summer came, my wife said, you know something? I said, what? She said, I never took a nap in California. I said, what you mean by that? She said, the sun energized me and I never needed to take a nap. You gonna come after me? The reason why most of you can't do what you do, you keep getting knocked down, you keep quitting, because whatever your why is, it ain't stronger than the beat down you take it. Whatever the beat down, whatever life is throwing at you, whatever punches is blowing, whatever's happening, it ain't deep enough for you to wake up. Like you getting punched and you feel that pain and you like, ain't no need to getting up. No, and I feel you. You need to stay down because life gonna beat you. You talking about making millions, life gonna beat you down. You talking about making millions, multi-millions, billions, life gonna beat you down. So when you feel the pain and you get knocked down, stay down. But if you got a why that's deeper than your pain, y'all, this is a little too young. Y'all look too young. When I was a kid, they used to buy this little bag for it and it would weeble wobble, but it won't fall down. You can hit that thing and it'll go and then she'll come right back up. When I think about my wife in MS, my man called, hey, E, can you do the gig? I'm like, yeah, when is it, what time? All I thought about was Dee Dee's MS, put that in the bank. We might not even need that in our lifetime. Our kids might need it. Or because my wife got MS, my grandkid might end up getting MS. Put that in the bank, put that in investment for my I'm on my great-great-grandkids right now. That's where I'm at financially. Are you hearing what I'm saying? All right, let's go. I'm sorry. Sam, don't kill me. Without a vision, there's no direction. Without direction, there's no progress. Reason why you struggling getting up, because you don't have nothing to get up for.
I ain't say play, I said dominate. 1, 2, 3. Dominate. 1, 2, 3. Dominate. 1, 2, 3. Dominate. That's the only way you're gonna get your doggone name up there. You're gonna change the number. I have mad respect for Tony Robbins, mad respect for Les Brown, mad respect, Zig Ziglar, mad respect, but I'm a motivational speaker. I'm dominating. You ain't gonna forget my name. When I die, my videos will continue to go on. I dominate this doggone thing. I ain't just here speaking. I dominate. Where I go, stuff happens. I dominate. If you gonna win, if they gonna put your name and the number up there, you just can't play this game because there are other teams that want to do exactly what you gotta do. So what you gotta do in practice is 1, 2, 3. Dominate. In practice. Not in the field. That's just, some of y'all, that's your problem. You think that you can dominate when the lights come on. If you can't dominate in practice, you can't dominate when the lights come on. I get up every morning at 3 o'clock. I dominate at 3 o'clock in the morning. I dominate when everybody's asleep. I dominate at 4 in the morning, 6 in the morning. At 8, I go back to bed. Why? Because y'all just getting up. I dominate in the dark. I dominate when nobody sees me. So I dominate in the light because I dominate in the dark. On 3, 1, 2, 3. I got to get that in your head. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If you can dominate, the number's going to say 20, 22. Every single team you play. Now, here's the deal. I grew up, and again, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. We all got our opinion. I know I'm from Chicago, so I might be biased with Michael Jordan. I'm MJ all day. I hear other people compare themselves. I said, let me tell you something. MJ, it wasn't no game 7. What does that mean? He did what? I'm just being real. MJ didn't have a game 7. It didn't matter if he was in Utah, he was in Chicago, if he was in Wisconsin, like the Bucks, it didn't matter. What Mike's mentality was, whoever we play, I'm going to dominate these individuals. That's what I'm going to do. Now, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, so I'm not going to say no other names because I don't want y'all to be like, I don't want to hear what my man got to say. But there are other guys who are good, who considered great. They go to game 7 and it takes the last second for them to win the game. Mike was like, 3-peat, nope, come back. Another 3-peat, dominated. And so I need y'all to do me a huge favor. Like, I need you to eat, sleep, breathe, dominate. It doesn't matter how good or bad they are. We're not playing to the level of our competition no more. We're not even playing, sometimes we good, sometimes we great. We're going to go out there on 3, y'all, and we're going to do what this year? 1, 2, 3. Dominate. 1, 2, 3. Dominate. I'm going to make you say it for real before I get out of here. Some of y'all own it, some of y'all ain't. 1, 2, 3. Dominate. 1, 2, 3. Dominate. Every single practice. In film, you're going to dominate. You're going to look at film in the way they don't look at film. You're going to practice in the way they don't practice. Everything you do is going to be in a way that nobody else does. Because the ultimate goal is to win every film session, every practice, every game. And then our ultimate goal this year is to finish on top and win the what? Let's not go there. We don't go that far yet. Let's back it up. So we're going to win in film sessions. How many of y'all ready to win in film sessions? Let me hear dominate. 1, 2, 3. Dominate. And film, I'm talking about 1, 2, 3. Dominate. Learning the plays, dominate. Listening to coach, paying attention, being locked in and focused. 1, 2, 3. Dominate. We dominate in film room first. Then we dominate in practice. 1, 2, 3. Dominate. Then when we play the game, we go 1, 2, 3. Dominate. In each game, we go what? Does it matter which team it is? No, come on. Does it matter which team? You think it mattered to your mama sitting out there which team? You think it mattered to your daddy? You think your grandma care who you playing? Listen to me very closely. I take it personal when I do what I do. I don't ever want my mom to come to hear me speak and walk away and go, that wasn't his best. Do me a huge favor. When your mom and that stand, please don't embarrass her. Don't make her. You know how long that walk is when you lose? Anybody know how long that walk is when you lose? You know your mom went and got her hair done, grandma got suited up, okay? Watch game. You know how long that walk is? I don't care who we playing. We go 1, 2, 3. Amen. I don't care who we going up against. 1, 2, 3. Amen. How many of y'all raise your hand? Your mama deserved for you to go ahead and win it all this year. Let me see your hand. She deserves. How many of y'all hands down? Every game she come to, she deserves to see you win. Let me see your hand. How many of y'all mamas sacrificed for y'all when you was young and took y'all to practice and didn't go to work and couldn't do some of the stuff she wanted to do because she put you in this situation? Raise your hand. Let me see your hand. How many of y'all think y'all mama deserve? What's the first one? So we're going to win each game, and the first thing we're going to win is the what? Good. Winning practice after that. Film room after that. Good. After that, I just want y'all to think about it. What division you in? So you got to win the what? On one side, then you got to win it on the. So the first one we going to win is the SEC what? Then we going to win the champion. We got to win the championship. Then we going to go to the playoffs. Then we going to win the playoffs. Then we going to go to the. You can't win it if you can't see it. You got to see each one. Division. You got to see yourself winning in practice. You got to see yourself winning the games. The SEC East, you got to see yourself. Then the championship, you got to see yourself. Then the playoffs, you got to see yourself. Wake up every single day. I was here before I was here. I was up this morning here. I've been here before. I was in this spot right here. I was talking from right here. I envisioned it. I saw it already. You got to see it before it happened. You got to 1, 2, 3. Come on, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, write this down real quick if you got something to write with. Number 1, discipline. Discipline means that you dominate when you feel like it and you dominate when you don't feel like it. And can I be honest with y'all? If you discipline yourself enough, somebody said to me, E.T., when you get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, are there days you don't feel like it? I'm talking about less than 1%. I've been doing it so long now. I've been getting up so early for so long. I've dominated my sleep pattern. I've dominated my laziness. I've dominated procrastination. I've dominated so much that when I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, CJ said it don't matter if we are in Russia. It don't matter if we are in Germany. It don't matter if we're in Australia. It don't matter if we're in Dubai. My body just click at 3 o'clock in the morning. Discipline. I don't even got to hit an alarm clock. My body like, yo, eat, 2:30, get up, eat, 2:45, 1, 2, 3, discipline, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Discipline is you do it so long and so hard and you're so passionate about it that even when you don't feel like it, you still operate at the highest level. Michael Jordan, they call it the flu game. He still scored more than the average dude with the flu. Because your body will get so accustomed to being great that even when you got the flu, you what? I'm gonna say it one more time. Even when you got the flu and you got the flu and you playing other champions, you still score more than they score because you've learned how to. I dominate. Where I go, stuff happens. I dominate. If you gonna win, if they gonna put your name and a number up there, what you gotta do in practice is 1, 2, 3. In practice.